My fault, y'all. Nigga was eating some shit. Got little crumbs on the bag. You hear me? Or am I? Or am I a clone? All right. All right. So let's get down to it. 240p game, bad bit rate, boys. You already know what it is. Go quality of the squad. Gang, 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 gang. We outside. All right. So today, I most definitely want to go down a crazy rabbit hole today. That's about it. What is it? All right, that one. That's better. All right. So today, I want to go down a crazy, crazy rabbit hole. And what I mean by this rabbit hole, what I mean by this rabbit hole is learning. What I have learned over the past 9 to 12 years of my life is I have learned that the way we learn is also inside the grand design and setup to us learning what benefits the ideology of those who pretty much seek to destroy us mentally and physically. So today, all on Twitter, and it's something that a lot of you might not know because once again, how we learn. Today on Twitter, no, today we're gonna get deep. No trolling, no joking, none of that. Today we're just gonna get blatantly deep. So today on Twitter, I've seen a lot of posts that were talking about indigenous people and people who are just indigenous. And the display picture in my display picture was the picture that they posted as indigenous people. Now, we have learned words not based on what the word truly means, but based on the context of the word. So the design is a context inside the design of us making us believe that a word is exactly not what it is. So when we hear the word indigenous, we automatically think like native to the land, or we automatically think, they've been here from the beginning. But in all actuality, that's not what indigenous means. That's not what indigenous mean at all. I got it. I got it, big dog. I seen it. But that's not what indigenous mean. And when you go do, no, you're right. You're right. The etymology to things versus the definition. When you go do the etymology to indigenous, it tells you exactly what they pushing. So when they push indigenous and all of these Chinese kind of Chinese look mixed little indigenous looking Indians, and they push these all the way from the aspect of what do you call it? Historical facts. You realize it's set up. It's also set up. So no, think. So I want all of y'all to go to any etymology site and Google indigenous. You can go to Google by itself and just Google indigenous, but you can go to any etymology site and Google indigenous. So you see niggas pushing these pretty much like white Native Americans. Like, and it's crazy because I've been to maybe 5 to 6 Native American ranches and Native American resorts. I've been to a lot of them as of recently. And I'm gonna say this loud and clear. Every time I go to a Native American resort, it is literally a white nigga with blue eyes and blonde hair saying he's Cherokee. Every time. Because my heritage and my ancestors, every time, every single time. Every time I go to any native Indian resort, it's a pretty much, I don't want to say this, but like a Hispanic looking person, but like with lighter hair, like browner or possibly blondish hair, and look kind of like Hispanic. But then when you go into the aspect of Hispanic, and you go into the aspect of Spaniards, and you go into aspect of Spanish, and you go into the aspect of Latin and Latino, and you go into all that, then you know what's going on. So all of that revert back to white. It is what it is. Um, it all revert back to white. Spain's, French, all revert back to the same thing. I know a lot of my Spanish people gonna get mad, and the same way white people get mad, but then we know what it is. Truth is, we know what it is, man. We ain't gonna act like it. We don't know it. Like right now, well, I just sent my man a documentary about Guatemala, and actual Guatemala. They was talking about how Guatemala was all dark skinned people, until all non-dark skinned people came, which was Spanish people. Which in the documentary they were talking about how the Spanish niggas came from Spain, Guatemala. Guatemala was all dark skinned nigga. Wasn't none of the lighter looking Mexicans, and it was all niggas there. All niggas all through South America until the Spanish niggas came. There's a fact. There's 100% facts. Thousand, nah, trillion% facts. So you know, in the aspect of learning, really thinking about the words we use and the context of the words we use, and also thinking about the entire vocabulary that we use. I think we as a people, specifically niggas, and when I say niggas, I mean all dark skinned people around the world. I think we don't really understand what type of booby trap we are in by even only knowing their language and languages. The booby trap is beyond death defying, because in all actuality it's designed with trillions of loopholes. That's why you got woke niggas, you got half woke niggas, you got ultra woke niggas. I'm gonna tell y'all this, right? I'm gonna tell y'all this. I ain't woke. I'm not part of the woke community at all. I'm not. I'm gonna say it again, and I say this for the trillionth, 1,000%. I'm not part of the woke community. I'm a nigga who understand linguistics. I understand the loopholes and all of the setups. I get it. And I think with me being a battle rapper for so many years, I started to truly understand how metaphors work. I started to understand we ain't the people who started metaphors. I started to understand we ain't the people who started double entendres. I started to understand all of these things. While we using this shit for battle rap, these niggas using this shit on us. I start to see words, letters. I start to see all this shit for what it really is. I start to see the whole code, the whole design. I start to see it, bro. And the more deeper I get into understanding just blatant linguistic syntax, whatever you want to call it, indexicals, palindromes, the more I get into understanding all of this stuff, I start to realize how many epistemology, numerology, etymology, all these things. I start to get into all of these things, and I start to understand, yo, we, I wouldn't even say we fucked. They got us in the epic loop-de-loop. Even going back to the Bible, you can't read, you got to think, they got people with literally baby level reading skills reading the Bible and think they understand it. If you don't have an etymology dictionary with you, don't read the Bible. You got to do the etymology word for word with the Bible. Niggas think thou mean nigga. What thou mean? Can somebody tell me what thou mean? Without going to niggas like God said thou shall not. Nigga, what the fuck is a thou? It just sound like it. Look, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be honest with you. When I first read the Bible when I was younger, I remember I read the Bible. My pastor told me read the Bible. I read the Bible and I was reading it. And then I just kept reading. I'm like, in the beginning, God said, let there be light. And there was the darkness and then created from all the planets. And I read it all. And I realized when I was reading the Bible, I was only reading the words that were familiar with me. Whatever word that was unfamiliar, my brain just wiped it out. So here I am as a 30-plus-year-old man reading the Bible, and that shit said, God said, let there be light in the firmament. That's the first line. The Bible itself clearly states the flat earth theory in the Bible. Can't make this up, guys. Can't make it up. Can't make it up at all. I can't make it up. It says it right there. I didn't make this up. I didn't write it. It's right there in the Bible. But when I was younger, I didn't understand what firmament mean. I didn't know nothing what that mean, right? No, I don't look, dear junk. I don't give a fuck if the earth is flat or round or shaped like a giant dick. I don't give a fuck. All these are flat earthers fighting with the round earthers, bitch. All of y'all stuck. We all stuck. It don't matter if the earth flat, circle, round, dick, triangle shape. Bitch, we stuck. We ain't going to space. None of us is leaving this bitch. We stuck. So it really don't fucking matter. That's like when I see flat earthers arguing with round earthers, that's like when I see vegan niggas arguing with people who eat meat. Bitch, you bought your vegetables from Whole Foods. All them shits got pesticides, most of them GMO, they not even real vegetables. But that's how I see the world. But you know, don't judge me. I don't know anything. But you know, that's what I see when I see, you know, flat earthers and when I see flat earthers and round earthers arguing, that's what I see when I see that. I see that. I just be like, man, you niggas arguing for shit that don't even matter. It don't even matter. Even in the vegan aspect, like to be 100% honest, a cow is technically vegetables. I mean, hey, I know a lot of vegans gonna kill me for this, but a cow is technically grass. If you want to be honest, all the muscles in the cow body is made out of grass proteins. Cows don't eat meat, they just eat grass all day. And if you are what you eat, then cow is grass. And then we can go even deeper. They actually fertilize all vegetables with cow dookie. Just keep it real. Just keep it real. Yeah. I'm just saying. Hey, I didn't make this up. But you know what I hit all the vegans with? All right. I got something that is an anomaly in the vegan world. To all my vegans in here, who vegan in here? To all my vegans in here, what about the Venus flytrap? Where do the Venus flytraps sit in the realm of veganism? It's a plant that eat meat. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. It's a plant that clearly eat meat, and it's actually a lot of carnivorous plants. It's more than the Venus flytrap. It's a lot of carnivorous plants. Some plants eat birds. I forgot the one plant that drop a sweet substance at the tip of its thing, and then it make the limb slippery. So when the bird fly on it, it just slip down in the juice, and the plant eat his ass up. I'm just saying, it's mad carnivorous plants. It's actual vegan, like actual vegetables that eat meat. It is actual vegetables that eat meat. What the fuck type of anomaly is this? No, but I'm gonna be honest with you. Whatever makes you happy, you eat it, man. Whatever make you happy, you eat it. Via you a plant eater, via you a pescatarian, via you a meat eater, via you a steak eater. Whatever you eat, man, just eat whatever you desire. Whatever gets your boat and grinds your gears, eat it. I'm just keeping real. Just eat it. Whatever floats your boat and make your spirit feel good in the morning, eat it. It's simple as that. Like you don't gotta you don't gotta force your eating beliefs upon other people. Whatever you eat, and make it good for yourself and go on about your bitch ass day. Oh my mama. Bitch, Jesus wasn't vegan, so shit. Hey, oh God, Jesus not a vegan, God not a vegan, Moses, nobody in the Bible was a vegan. That nigga Jesus eat fish. Oh God. But ain't that. But going back to what I was saying, right? Learning. Hey, bro, if you got herpes, my nigga, then just go cure your herpes, dog. Damn. What type of nigga in here talking about? What if you get, hey, please help me, man. I just got the shit on my dick, man. Help me. Damn, my G. They like, I tried everything. I put peroxide on and everything. It just not working. Help. Hey, G, I'm going to tell you, best thing to do, cut your weenie off, G. Just cut it on off, G. Help us say, go get a sex, go get a, what you call that thing? A sex change. Oh, God, just get a sex change. They cut the weenie off, tell them cut all the poisons out, then turn your shit to a whole coochie. Oh, God. Hey. She, that's the best cure for me. Turn your shit to a whole pussy. Oh, God. Might as well. Shit. So when people like, you got herpes, you're like, nah, I used to have it when I was a boy, but now I'm a girl. I'm cured because they cut it all out. Yeah, my boy shit over here bubbling. But no, all right. So going back to what I was saying, learning, right? In the aspect of learning the words, man. We gotta learn the words. Everybody gotta learn the words, man. And I'm starting to believe if they tricked us with regular linguistics and then teach us etymology, think I don't know what school y'all went to, but I went to a school in lower poverty area. And in that lower poverty area, I never even heard of the word etymology until I was in my 30s. Think about this. We was in English class. We never heard of no word etymology. We never heard of the back door to language. We just got the Webster dictionary, whatever that shit told us. Who the fuck is Webster? Well, they got the Webster dictionary. That shit told us this what it meant. But they didn't tell us it was another thing that what it meant. Why they didn't have the real definitions of these things in school? Oh, because look, I know I got a lot of white people in there, and I know a lot of my white friends fell victim to this too. No, cause a lot. I ain't gonna lie. Hey, look, white people. I know I be on y'all head a lot, man, and I know some of y'all be angry and some of y'all just don't say nothing because y'all be depressed. Y'all don't know what to do. But look, white people. I'm one of the few niggas that understand. A lot of y'all niggas caught up in this systematic design too. I'm gonna be honest. The government don't give a fuck about y'all little niggas, just like they don't give a fuck about us niggas. Y'all might have a little more privileges, but my nigga, they bombed the whole Twin Towers with y'all niggas in there in it. They don't give a fuck about y'all neither. You niggas go to school and learn the same shit that we learn and go home and think it's the right thing to do. I'm just keeping it real. Everybody, all of us at the lower level, fuck. We ain't part of that higher up Rockefellers and all them. We ain't part of the Rockefellers and the royal family and all them. You a peasant right here. You a different type of peasant, but you a peasant right here with me. You gonna learn all the shit. Like today, my boy Jake hit me in the DM. Was like, "Yo, Dave, man, I'm going through it right now." I'm like, "What?" And he like, "Man, I'm just learning so much, man. Like stuff that I just never knew of about this and about that, and I feel so wrong." And I'm like, "Look, Jake, man, I get it. You didn't know just like we didn't know. We had to learn. We all went to the same schools and learned. We went to the same school. Me and Jake went to the same school. We learned the same shit. We sat in class together learning the same thing. So you know just as much as I know, but we at a level of our life where we waking up. It's just I'm waking up and going down the black road, and you waking up and going down the road of understanding what your people really did to the whole earth. And he's like, yo, it's just fucked up, man. Like, learning this and learning that and learning this. People came from here. And I'm like, yeah. But at the point of the time, we all learned the same thing, bro. Oh, my man. Hey, yo, hold on. Hey, yo, Preston, you didn't know that plants actually eat birds? You ain't know that, Preston? You thought I was joking? Oh, you thought I just got on here and make something up. Listen, I don't make nothing up other than some of these movie stories that I be thinking about, but they were based on true events. Island Boys is based on a true event. I ain't making nothing up, man. All the information that I obtain is actually accessible. I ain't making nothing up, man. All the information that I obtain is actually accessible. I speak from what you can go see from yourself. I don't just say shit just because I know it's there. It's all online, everywhere. But nah, all right. So just really thinking about this, right? We didn't learn nothing. We didn't learn none of this stuff when we was in school. We didn't learn how to read properly. We didn't learn how to dissect properly. We didn't learn how to dig deep into the root words. We didn't learn how to dig deep into like the acronyms of certain words, right? We didn't learn how to do none of that. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, I'm low key like the best. I need to be a college professor, huh? What you taking up for sixth period? Woke. Yeah, hey, yo, I'm on my way to woke class, man. You coming? Yeah, man. Come on, let's pull up. I need to be sixth period woke in high school on God. You know how niggas got math, history, geometry, nigga just woke. Sixth period woke. Hey yo, my boy 414 V's. Now you see why all these motherfuckers calling themselves queens, huh? Yo, I'm telling you, the loophole is dead ass backwards. Yo, they fucked us with all the contexts of the words. They fucked us, bro. Everything fucked. Y'all didn't know queen mean hoe, right? Oh man. Yeah, it's a lot of loopholes, bro. Look, bro. Bro, want me to tell you one of the greatest things that I ever learned? Want me to tell you what's the greatest thing that I ever learned? I'm gonna tell y'all. The greatest thing that I ever learned in life. was misspelling. Even though I didn't learn how to misspell, like I ain't gonna lie, I just spelled everything wrong when I was little. But even when I was spelling shit right, I realized it was right, but they just told me it was wrong. And when I used to spell shit how it sound, and the teacher used to tell me it was wrong, at that moment I knew something was broke. I knew something was broke. At that moment, I knew something was all the way broke. And I tell y'all, I'll say it over again. It starts off with people. The word people has always bothered me from the beginning of the very first day I learned how to spell it. It's always bothered me. Second grade, I never forget Miss Luffer class, 102nd Street Elementary School. I never forget it. Right in the middle was Miss Luffer class. Learning how to spell, said spell people. I wrote it on the paper. P-E-E. She's no, they was teaching how to spell. They said when you spell it, you spell a word, you have to sound the word out. So what sound does P make? P. What sound does people start with? Peep, okay. All right. What sound is E? What does that make? E, okay. Okay. And then you want the E to be longer, then how many E's? Two E's, okay. P E E Pope. Po, okay. P make the P sound, okay. O make the O sound, then L, okay. P. She said, all right, look, this what she looked at me. She said, spell it out with me. P, P, okay, P-E, and you have to stretch the E, Campbell. E, so stretch the E. I'm like, okay, so you should put two E's. P-E, I was a little kid. All little kids write like this. On my mama. You the man when you write with your tongue out, oh God. You the man. Oh God, you the man when you write with your tongue out. When you got your tongue out to the side, you working hard. Oh, okay. My mama, I got it on God. She said, "Hi, are you done?" I said, "Yeah, I'm done. I spelt it." I was happy. You don't understand how happy I was because this was my first word I ever spelt. This is the first word. It was the biggest word I ever spelled because prior we was spelling the and mom and dad and shit like that. So this was the first big word that I spelt on paper. P people. P E E P-O-L-E. She said, wrong. What do you mean? I said, try it again, Mr. Campbell. I said, okay. All right. So I ain't gonna lie. When I was little, I tried to trick the algorithm. So I said, all right, Miss Lufford, how do you spell P? She said, like, what type of P? I was like, if I have to go PP, how do you spell P? She said, P-E-E. I said, I looked at her. I said, okay, Miss Lufford. I waited like 5 minutes and let her go talk to somebody else so she could forget what I asked her. Then when she came back, I said, Miss Lufford, how do you spell street pole? Like pole, like a pole from a street pole? She said, pole. Spell it out with me, Mr. Campbell. Pup O-O-L-L-E. I was like, I don't think the E go on there, but it makes sense. So pole, okay. All right. So I got her. I clearly got her. I got her. Right. So I write P-E-E Paul. Paul P-O-L. Gave her the paper again. She said, you keep doing it wrong. What's wrong with you? When she said what's wrong with me, I knew at that moment something was wrong with Earth. I said, no, I gotta get the fuck out of here. I get the fuck out of here. I knew at that moment I was gonna be very bad in school. I knew at that moment I was gonna have a long history of just being completely defiant in school. I knew it. I knew immediately. That was it. That was it for me. I knew something was wrong about this whole matrix. I knew it. I was like, no, something wrong. Something wrong. My mom used to be like, hey, son, you should do your work. I'd be like, Mom, I can't do it. She used to be like, why? You're smart. You're smart, Devon. But she didn't call me Devon. She called me Davon. You're smart, Davon. You could do it. I know you could do it. I'd be like, Mom, I can't do this. Cause my brain is like, I didn't tell her this at the time, but I'm like, you don't, in my mind, I'm saying you don't understand. My brain is broken because I'm trying to do it right. How they taught me how to do it, but yet they telling me it's wrong. No, I can't do this, bro. And I think from that moment on, I sought out words. I sought out how to spell words, how they sound. I sought out how I started to see that words were acronyms. So like P pole, right? Like I always seen the setups and acronyms. I'm like, okay, that's how I'm gonna learn how to spell. When I see a word, I'm gonna spell it based on whenever the sound switch. So P, that's one, switch, pole. P pole. That's two different sounds. So that's two different words. That's the way I started to see life forever. I started to see, and this was in second grade. I've been seeing shit like this since second grade, bro. That's how crazy my fucking brain has been since second grade. And just seeing all of these words, seeing all of these setups, seeing all of the grand design. Here I am ending up being one of the greatest linguistic fucking maneuvers in the entire hip hop space right now. I'm really starting to understand the more that I see words, the more I misspell, the more I start to see the codes and designs and setups inside the grand loops of linguistics, and semiotics, and syntax, and metaphor, punchlines, and similes, palindromes, and lexicals. Fucking all this, I started to see syntax. All I started to see all of the setups inside this stuff, even linguistic barriers based on region, based on country, based on ethnicity, based all these linguistic barriers. I started to see all of it, bro. And I started to see that language, there's still a universal language. And the universal language is hand movements. Today I ate breakfast and then I was talking to the lady and I was like, could you give me a fork? And she didn't hear nothing that came out of my mouth. But since my mouth was like, and I like did like that, she knew I was talking about a fork. So I started to realize how much we use our body language, especially niggas. You know, niggas, boy, we gotta do. I swear to God, niggas are walking hieroglyphics. We gotta act out every motion on God. So look, boom, right? So look, boom, the nigga came over there, he came back, right? He spent the block, right? Oh, oh God. Oh, mama, niggas tell the best stories ever. Oh God. You feel me? Black people always want to say you feel me after something. No, nigga, I don't feel that bullshit. Oh God. Hey, I'm gonna be honest, I'm about to go left field. All these years I've been wondering why God never came back to help us. All these years, look, all of these years I've been wondering why God never came back to help us. And today it finally hit me why God never came back. He blew up. God blew up. Heaven looked like a nuclear wasteland. You know how many niggas lied on God? Cause you know they say if you lie on somebody, you gonna blow up. You know how many niggas lied on God? God shit look like the fucking Fallout 4. Heaven look like Fallout. Oh God. And that's why he ain't came back. He dead. The fuck? Nigga look you dead in your eye talk about on God. Boom! Oh God. God in heaven somewhere in a nuclear shelter. Oh God. Never coming out. Oh God, he in a nuclear shelter. God is in the nuclear shelter. You know how many niggas blew up God? Oh my mama, nigga, look you dead in your eyes. Hey, what you doing today? Nothing. Shit. Hey, what happened last night, man? I beat a nigga ass on God. Why your eye black? No, you ain't understand. I got him though on God. Boom! God up there dodging all type of missiles. Y'all cold blooded, man. Hey, I'm about to. Hey, I gotta go, man. I gotta go, man. I gotta do this for Instagram. I gotta go, dog.